When you go out to practice and improve at football, choosing the right training methods can be pretty complicated. There's so many different drills and different training methods, fascia drills, cone drills, gym work. It can all be a little bit confusing. But in this video, I'm going to be ranking over 20 different drills from S to F tier, so you know exactly what drills to do and what drills to avoid when you go out and train. And if you don't know me, my name is Jack, and since finding some of these drills within this video, it's helped me go from Sunday League at 16 to playing full-time overseas, to playing against League One professional clubs, to going on trial with a championship club and playing some of the best teams and academies in the world, like Man United under 21s. Okay, so starting off with stationary ball mastery. For some of you, this will be an A tier, maybe even an S tier, especially if you're more beginner. But for players like me and those of you who are slightly more advanced, I'd put this somewhere around the D tier. Now this is a tricky one because it just depends how far you are throughout your career. And that's the case with a lot of these drills. But the thing about stationary ball mastery is it is a bit of a waste of time once you reach a certain level. However, I know there's a lot of beginners who are watching this, and even intermediate players. Stationary ball mastery is going to be one of your best friends. So for that reason, I'll put it in A tier. Now staying on the dribbling theme, we're going to move on to blindfold dribbling. This for me has to go in the S tier. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know I talk loads about proprioception training, and this is literally the definition of it. Basically, anytime you take away your vision and you dribble or do football specific movements without looking at your feet or the ball, it's amazing for improving your proprioception. So for that reason, I'm going to put this in S tier. For next, we'll look at finishing from outside of the box. For me, this is a decent one. It's honestly one of the most fun things to train, but it's probably not the best bang for your buck. And what I mean by that is you only really get a shot from outside of the box when you're fully lined up and ready to shoot once every 1 or even 2 games. And so to spend hours a week practicing this probably isn't the best use of your time. Now, it's not a waste of time and it is one of the most fun things to do, but balancing it up, I'm probably going to put it in B tier. Next is the Ronaldinho drill. This is a very fun drill. I did this loads as a teenager. I wouldn't rule it out and it can be great. You know, it allows for more creativity than other ball mastery drills. It's not in that S or A tier range, but it is sort of that B tier level, so I'll put it in B. So next is basic kick-ups or just normal juggling below the knee. Now, if you're a beginner, it's great. It's going to be frustrating because it's very hard to do, but it is going to be great. But for majority of people, anyone who's been playing football for over a couple years, once you get past 50, 100 kick-ups comfortably, there is very little point doing it. And there's much better drills that you should be doing if you want to improve your aerial control. But I do disagree with people who say you don't need to juggle to become a footballer. That's ridiculous, right? Look at any pro or even semi-pro player. They can do hundreds, if not thousands of kick-ups. They can smash the ball in the air and control it. You need to be able to juggle. But when it comes to just basic juggling as a training method, I wouldn't recommend doing it. And for that reason, I'll put this in D tier. Next, we've got calisthenics. Now, I know this isn't technically a football training method, but it comes under the umbrella of improving as a footballer. And I know there are a lot of young players who do this. To be honest, it's fun, it's cool, and it's a great way of just getting outside in the sun. Is it going to make you the best player in the world? Of course not. Is it going to make you a 10 times stronger player? Probably not as well, but it is fun. It's good to strengthen your joints, and when it comes to training your upper body, there aren't many better ways to do it. So for that reason, I'd say it's pretty balanced. I put it in the C tier. Next, we'll do the cone weave. This is just when there's a bunch of cones in a line and you dribble through them. Look, it's pretty limiting when it comes to your creativity. There aren't many things you can do, and it's definitely not as good as a freestyle dribble or the Ronaldinho drill. That being said, it is good for getting loads of touches in a small period of time, and it will for sure improve your ball mastery. But for majority of players, it's pretty limiting, and you want to be working on more expressive and creative free flow stuff. So for that reason, I'll put it in C tier. Next is in the box finishing. So shooting with your inside or laces anywhere around the 6-yard penalty spot sort of range. For me, this has to be S tier. It's one of the most useful things to practice, and there's a number of reasons. For starters, you can go with only 1 or 2 balls, and you don't have to run and fetch the ball. You don't waste loads of time doing that. You can grab it and come straight back. Secondly, it's the most realistic. If you're an attacking player or a midfielder, you'll get at least 2 or 3 of these a game. And if you can take these chances, you're going to become a clinical goal scorer. It has the most direct translation of any possible drill to scoring goals. And so for that reason, like I said, it has to go in the S tier, no doubt about it. Next is grounded meditation. So I do this every single morning for just 5 or 10 minutes. Getting my feet on the grass is one of the best feelings in the morning. Staring at the sun, just waking up and activating my circadian rhythm. However, I'm probably going to put this at C tier because it's not always accessible for people. Not everyone has time in the morning to just relax and soak in some sun. And when it comes to actually improving as a footballer, it's not going to do anything. It's going to help you recover. It's going to make you feel more mindful and peaceful, sure, but it's not actually going to make you a better footballer. So I'll put this in the C tier. Next, we've got short, one-touch passing against a ball. This is slightly unrealistic. Don't get me wrong, it will help your bounce passing, but if you want to improve your one-touch passing, you're probably better off doing this with a partner, so you can increase, decrease the distances, you can react to them. Now, obviously, it is going to improve certain things like setting the ball or playing around the corner, those sort of things off one touch. But when it comes to improving your passing on the floor and using a wall for that, there are better drills, which we'll talk about soon. So for that reason, this is going to go in the C tier as well. Next, we're going to look at peripheral vision drills. Now, if you've never seen these drills and you have no idea what I'm talking about, there'll be a video at the end of this one which you can just click and watch, and it explains exactly what these drills are and how they could help you. But essentially, peripheral vision is training things out of your line of sight, and for football this is super specific. The best thing about this is you can do this every day. You don't get sore, you don't get tired. You can do this on your off days, and so for that reason I'm putting this in the A tier. Next, we've got a drill that I just call boot it up and control it. So you're just doing some juggling, you hit the ball in the air, you watch it come down, and then you control it. You try not to let the ball bounce, and you just keep the ball super controlled. Now, this is a decent drill again, but it is slightly unrealistic. The ball never really comes from straight down. It's fun to do though, you can do it by yourself, but because it's not super game realistic, I'm gonna put it in the B tier. Next, we've got the agility ladder drills. So for kids or players who actively struggle with their agility and footwork, it might be useful, but for the majority of people, this is not worth your time. If you want to start your session off with some agility and ladder work, sure, fine, for 5 minutes, but this is not something you should be doing every day. And especially once you get to a more advanced level, you're going to improve your agility just by playing football. So for that reason, it's going to have to go in the D tier. Next, we're going to look at athletic injury prevention. This basically just sums up my gym routine. In season, it's very, very hard to actively be lifting weights, especially if you've got games twice a week. It's almost impossible. But resistance band work, isometrics, and light plyometrics are great for this. And availability is the best ability. So it's got to go in the A tier for me. Next, we've got directional wall passing. So we've talked about one-touch wall passing, but directional wall passing is a much better drill for me. Whether it's 1 or 2 touch, using directional touches and playing the ball off different angles is so much more effective than just passing repetitively again and again. It's a great drill for your first touch, your short passing, you can go further away, you can use different surfaces. So for that reason, it's going to go in the A tier. Now, if you thought we weren't going to have anything in the F tier, I'm going to have to spoil that. There's one thing that I'm putting in there, and that's heavy upper body weight training. As a footballer and as a young teenage, especially for males, you're going to get this urge. When you get to 15, 16, 17, you're going to get this desire to really get bigger, get stronger. And that's sort of when you have to ask yourself where your priorities lie. Is it in looking good and feeling strong like a bodybuilder? Or is it trying to become a footballer and trying to be the best possible player you can be? I've been through this phase. It just led to me being very, very injury prone and just feeling sluggish and unathletic. So for that reason, it has to go in the F tier. And then freestyle dribbling. This is an amazing drill. Everyone knows what freestyle dribbling is. There's a lot of hype for it on social media. Just dribbling around in an open space, trying to keep your head up, doing whatever skills come to your mind. Everyone should be trying to do this drill as much as possible. And once you get to that advanced level, that's when the blindfold dribbling comes in. But for that reason, it's got to be A tier. Whether you're a beginner or a pro footballer, freestyle dribbling is going to help you for sure. I've picked which drills are best for me, but I've also helped 30 other young footballers pick and choose which drills they should be doing and exactly how to train. Now, if that's something you might be interested in, check the top link in the description. There'll be a little link to the Ballers Blueprint, and it'll show you how you can work one-to-one with me. Now, obviously, this is just my personal opinion. These are the drills that I've done, and the ones in S and A tier, the ones that I think have helped me become most technical, most athletic, most coordinated and fast and injury-free. And the ones at the bottom in F and D tier are the ones that maybe I'd avoid, the ones that are maybe a bit more injury-prone, and the ones that I just don't enjoy doing. Now, I am open for debate, so if you want to debate, go to the comments, drop your opinion. Which one did you not agree with? Which one do you think should be higher or lower? Let me know and we can talk through it. And for those of you who did wait and you want to know exactly how my proprioception and peripheral vision training works, click this video up here and it'll explain exactly what drills to do and how you should be training it.